All right, guys, back in the shop today. Hadn't been down here in a minute. Hadn't felt really up to it. I got a new phone. I lost some footage I hadn't posted of these new wheels. I have posted some of them, but I did have videos of me like taking them to get them mounted and stuff like that. But those are on me, not sponsored. Vision Patriots, 15 by 10. Yeah, 15 by 10, 6.5 backspacing. I can't remember the offset. Wrapped in I think it's a 265 60 15 Mickey Thompson ET Street R. Anyways, it's like a 26 and a half, 27 inch tall tire, 10 wide. But down here in the shop today, so if you've watched my last videos, you know that Scat hooked me up with or discounted me heavily a stroker kit, and then DSS gave me those pistons, as well as I've got my other stuff that people have donated me. I'm going to get my spare block here in the shop. It is for the 65 project, but so I don't have to pull the one out of the Ranger just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my spare block up here to the front and get the rotating assembly took out of it. That way I can take it to the machine shop. But it's way back here in my shop, and since I've scooted everything around to get my Ranger in here, there's all kinds of stuff in front of it. So it's gonna be a process, but I'll show y'all what I'm having to do when I get back here to it. All right, so there my block is. You can't really see my Ranger, but it's on the other side of that plastic sheeting I got hanging. It is down there on this kind of roll cart thing. I don't have a lot of room to get it between my Mustang Corpse and that spare table I have there. I'll probably have to end up scooting that spare table back. But there's also a transmission on there with it. I'll probably discard it. That way the cart's a little easier to pull. But I've really got it hemmed in here. It's kind of like what I call long-term storage, because I didn't think I was going to be using it till I got around to my Mustang. But hey, here we are. But I'll come back when I get a path figured out of getting it out of here. All right, got things opened up a bit there. Had to go up front, push my Ranger back, and then of course come back here and push my Mustang back. Believe I got enough room to get this cart out now, and I got the transmission offloaded. That sucker's heavy, even with torque converter out. 4R70W. That's a full-wheel drive. I don't think that makes a difference or not. Anyways, it doesn't have a transfer case on it, but it doesn't have the tail shaft on it like a normal two-wheel drive. Fixing to try to pull this cart out and see what we can do. All right, I'm harnessed up with a ratchet strap around me, hooked down there to the cart so I can pull it easier, at least get it away from the wall. That way I might be able to get it behind it. But I'm actually gonna try to do this on camera, so something happened. Nope, we're hitting on something. All right, so let me unyoke myself here and try to figure out what's happening. All right, she'd just been in there a minute, and I guess she'd kind of, oh man, I lost my ratchet strap and lost all my progress. Be back in just a second. All right, we're back in our rigging, and let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, easy peasy there. Well, I don't know about easy peasy, but it's coming. God, I'm sorry, I'm probably jerking y'all all over the place. And there we are, we're on our way out if I can find myself and figure out which direction to go to get out of here. All right, coming up on some plywood. This ratchet strap breaks, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, there's my Mustang, so I know I'm not gonna hit it. Hopefully I can clear that floor jack there. I mean, kind of, nope, done out of my reach. All right. We hung on something. We sure are. All right. I don't want to give y'all motion sickness, make y'all vomit, so I'm just gonna come back when I get it up there to the front of the shop. All right, there it is at the front of the shop. There's my Ranger. There's the doors. I'm gonna go back here and roll my Mustang back to where it was, and then of course roll my Ranger back to where it was, and then come up here, try and get the pistons, rods, and crank out of this turd. All right, there it is out. I've stood it on its butt end. Guess I'm gonna start with taking that this harmonic balancer off. I must have left it pretty dressed. Yeah, there's the water pump. No heads. Shoot, I got oil filter on this rig. What in the heck? What in the heck is that? Can't tell that. No, that's gonna be a block mounted oil filter. Huh. I must yeah, oh, I switched them out for the, no, because the one in my, okay, yeah. The one in my truck right now did have just the regular block mounted nipple, and I took the 90-degree adapter off of this and put on it. That's why it's got an oil filter on it. I put an oil filter on it to kind of seal it up a little more. But enough yapping, enough rambling. See if I can find my harmonic balancer. Well, first I gotta find a 15/16. Find a 15/16, get that harmonic balancer bolt out, and then get to it with my harmonic balancer puller. Come back. Watch till the end. There will be surprises, maybe. Or maybe not. Or maybe just my goofy self. Huh? Huh, guys? Thank you for watching. See if we can do this one-handed while I video. Ooh, I don't know, because it doesn't have, of course, it doesn't have heads on anything. I have no, well, let's give it, I hate to do this, but let's give it some meat hammer. Nope. All right, back to the drawing board. Go get my impact. Peace. All right, borrowing a tool because I didn't want to drag my air hose out and get my impact gun, make all the noise. I need a sponsorship of some battery powered tools. So let's see, I think this one's gosh, rigid. Hit me up. I think it's a rigid, I don't know. Anyways, let's make this look super easy because, you know, impact tool. Yeah, there we go. Right out. I'm not even gonna run all the way out on camera. And it even stayed in the socket. Boom. There it is. Put it back in there to for the harmonic balancer to kind of pull down against. I probably wouldn't have to do that because I think my harmonic balancer has a flat like anvil option that you can use, but we'll fret it back down in there for safety and for just keeping up with it for right now while I locate my harmonic balancer puller. All right, so I had to get the air hose anyway. A bunch of crud and dirt down in that harmonic balancer there. I just got to get to the bolt holes. If you're not familiar, this is a Ford Explorer style harmonic balancer. It has the drive pulley, the serpentine drive pulley, actually made to the harmonic balancer. So there's no bolts in there to like take you out and take this pulley off. I've got to get down in there and just find the holes to pull it loose. There you'll see the tone ring on it for the crankshaft pickup. But I got screwdrivers scratched in there a little bit, and air hose, blow it out, and some shop towels. So get those holes exposed, and probably just come back once I get, found the harmonic balancer puller. Drug my tool cart. Drug my tool. There's my tool cart. Drug it over here to me. Where'd the harmonic balancer puller go? There, got it set up, or not, well, I got it assembled. It's 3-piece because you put the, I don't know, the anvil or whatever on the end of it. Pusher, driver. Now I just gotta dig through all those bolts and try to find bolts that fit it. I might actually look that up. I doubt that they're standard, but if they're standard in coarse thread, I might just go over to my bolt bin because I've got it pretty well sorted from 1/4 to half, all the way up to half. So maybe a 5/16 or maybe a 3/8. Maybe that'll end up being what it is. But if not, I'll have to dig through all that ramba jamba there and throw them in there one at a time. Try to find two that match. But I'll come back once I get the harmonic balancer mounted, or the harmonic balancer puller mounted up.
What the hell? We back in the shop today. What we have here, huh? Anybody know what it is? No, anybody that know me know what it is. Oh, super sexy, yeah. 8-cylinder of power. Yeah. We make it go fast. Yeah. Overnight parts from Japan. Alright, there the puller is mounted up. Get me a socket and start turning this bad boy down. See, well, first I gotta get it kind of started straight there, you know. I'm sorry, y'all. I've got the phone all over the place, camera all over the place. But there the harmonic balancer puller is. Probably not gonna record me pulling it because I gotta kind of feel around, make sure things are happening right and going the right way. But last view of it there with the harmonic balancer puller on. I don't know if I told you already, but the bolts did end up being 5/16 18. Went to the bolt bin, got some of those, got them in there, and now we're fixing to pull it. And there it is, just like that. Well, hopefully I'm not gonna make a fool of myself. And wouldn't you know it, always, Kevin is gonna make a fool of himself. But it was so ready to come off. I'm gonna bear with me, y'all. All right, so there it is, the puller off of it. There, the harmonic balancer is gone. Set it on the floor. Ow, son of a gun. I had a little bit of time before I went and volunteered, so that's the last thing, fixing to shut the lights down, step out, and go volunteer. Be back, show y'all some more. All right, wish me luck. I can't find my propane torch, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get those bolts out of the water pump just using my impact. So, wish me luck. All right, guys, there it is. Water pump, timing cover, and oil pan off. Probably gonna call it there. Got cold while I was off feeding the puppies. Probably, yeah. Well, I might take this timing set off. Don't really know what good that'll do me, but it'll something small that I can go ahead and do. But I'll come back after I do that and then see y'all from there. All right, there it is, the timing set off. End that video off there. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Kevin, the Blind Luck Mechanic here in North Georgia. Just still living on that prayer making Fords fast. No, I just like small block Fords, and this is my thing. This is my jam. That's my 98 Ford Ranger that I've swapped 302 in with a carburetor, small cam, springs, GT40P heads, C4 trans, 8.8 out of an Explorer with disc brakes, Ford 10 gears. I think those are like a 26-inch tire. It's geared really low with them on the street. Maybe this new converter will help it out. But taking this engine apart so I can get it to the machine shop and turn it into a 347, you know, 347. Peace. Y'all stay careful, stay warm. It's February 1st, and the next video will be me taking the bottom end out. Peace. All right, guys, fixing to start in on taking the bottom end out. Gonna start with that oil pump, get it out of the way. Then move on to the dropping the rods out the top, and of course take the crank out and store, grease all that up and store it. Might sell it. It's just a factory Explorer crankshaft, rods, and pistons. Let me see if I can tell what kind of pistons are in it. They're just the typical 4-valve relief. That's all I know about them. I don't know how high they come to the deck or whatever. Probably pretty low, seeing as how these aren't performance-like engines. Just a regular old Explorer engine, but I don't know, the 95 Mustang short block I have, I think has the same pistons in them too. I think Ford just stuck to all after. There we are with the oil pump and pickup tube off. Fixing to start in on dropping the rods. There it is with all the pistons and rods out. Fixing to take the crank out. There's connecting rods and pistons. Gonna take this all these main caps off and take the crank out. All right, guys. Well, over there's the crank. Got the crank, the rods out. Put the main caps back on. That way I can keep track of them. Only thing I got left to do is the lifter tray, the spider. I don't know if it's called spider on these or not, but the lifter hold downs. Gotta take them off, and it'll be ready to take to the machine shop. Gonna call it there. Spider ain't no big deal. Y'all don't need to see that. But thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Kevin, the Blind Luck Mechanic here in North Georgia. Just trying to build a dream.